Hey everybody, and welcome to a new series called Inside the Vault. I am Norm, that is Miguel, and we are the two owners of the Cigar Vault out in Oakdale. So we are going to be talking about random things on these episodes, a little bit longer, not Don't Be That Guy series or anything like that. But we're going to try to come out with some longer format items for you guys to be able to kind of see what it's like to run a lounge. So on this particular episode, we're going to talk about why we created this lounge and what it's like to run it. So with that being said, I guess we can kind of kick it off to how this idea came about. We both have our own reasons why we did it.
Yeah.
The two reasons don't actually coincide. They're just kind of magically aligned, I guess, is the best way to put it. But before we get into that, what are you smoking?
I am smoking Liar's Bench, and this is actually the Silver Tongue.
Okay.
Which I don't believe is out yet. Is it?
He's just about to release it, yeah. So that's a sample.
There's a sample that he sent us then, yeah, Silver Tongue. But I do know we have the Optimist. Is it the Optimist? Jesus.
All right, so you ready to restart this? So we're not fucking talk about, like, we actually know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Joe, we suck. What can I tell you? I'm sorry, Joe, we suck.
Yeah.
So, let's redo this one.
All right. From the top.
Hey everybody, it's Norm and Miguel with the Cigar Vault Oakdale, bringing you a new series called Inside the Vault. Inside the Vault is going to be a series that kind of takes you a little bit behind the scenes of what it is to run and own a cigar lounge. We'll also talk with, brand owners and reps and things like that. But this whole series is a little bit different than what we normally do, where we're normally just kind of making fun of scenarios.
Yeah, really, just doing short reels and just quickies, right?
Yeah,
just quickies.
So this episode, we are going to be talking about why we started the Cigar Vault and what it's actually like to run an actual retail lounge. So before we get into it, what are you smoking?
I am smoking the Liar's Bench sample called Silver Tongue.
Okay, very nice, very nice. I am smoking the Green Jacket from Cavalier. This is the white label that's inside the Green Jacket box, which is the 2027. Yeah, it's supposed to 2026 white blend, which is the 2027 blend for next year.
Right.
That's the sample for it. So that's what I am smoking. I absolutely love the Green Jacket cigar. I loved it last year. This particular one, I'm just getting into it right now, but I can't wait for 2027 already. So let's get into it. So we both had different reasons individually on why we wanted to open a cigar lounge. We both have been friends for ever and a day, really. It almost seems like
since high school.
Yeah, since high school. And we're both in our 40s, so you do the math there.
No, I'd rather not.
And it was someone's birthday yesterday, so he's a day older, but
not a day wiser.
Not a day wiser. That's true. What was that? What was the saying? When someone says, "How old are you?" It's like I'm old. I'm old enough.
Old enough to know what I'm doing.
And young enough to
keep doing it. Yeah, that's right.
So, Miguel, what was your reason for opening the cigar lounge?
Well, I think we were, at least in my mind, I was in a place in my life where, I just didn't know what to do. We had just gone through an acquisition, and I believe we were in your backyard. The dead of winter of all times, and it was like a little cold out there. I think it was like it was low. I think it was like single digits.
It was cold
because we had all the heaters going, and I think we were thinking about what our next steps really would be. I mean, we had just sold our software company. Dirty Ash was basically kicking on all gears, and we always loved cigars, and we were enjoying a cigar actually while we were kind of out there just talking. And I believe I said something along the lines of like, how can we make these tax deductible?
And boy, have we not found a way to do that,
buddy.
we pay for them twice now.
We do.
Fantastic. So, yeah, it definitely was. It was in the dead of winter. And we got on the conversation because I was telling you that I had pitched an idea to my wife, Maggie, shout out to Maggie, that I wanted to build a 3 seasons room at the house so I could smoke.
That's
Because
right.
I didn't want to smoke outside anymore.
That's right.
Because I smoke year round, and I got tired of fighting ice and snow and wind to smoke.
And those dangerous propane tanks.
And I was actually at my sister's house in Massachusetts in like December that year, and it was snowing. I'm inside. My brother-in-law smokes, and I was in their 3 season room in shorts and a t-shirt, and it was 71 degrees, and I was watching the snowfall, smoking a cigar, and I was like, I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything wrong. So push comes to shove, as you can tell, my wife wasn't a big fan of 3 season room. I told her that was the last year I was going to smoke outside in the winter. I was going to figure something out. And here we are.
And then hence, I think we decided to go ahead and say, why don't we open up a lounge? And then I think it was at that point that I think the following day that we started looking for locations.
So I looking for locations, started doing different things with names. It took us many months to find this. We contacted a lot of different people.
Yeah.
A lot of places rejected us when we wanted to do a cigar lounge based off of the fact that they didn't want smoke.
Yeah.
They don't want to deal with the smoke. So we did all of that.
And it was Mike, the drywall guy, that got us that told us about this location.
It was, yeah, absolutely. It was Mike, the drywall guy. Told us about it, reached out and was like, hey, you guys should check out that location that I drive by every day. And, we reached out to them and got the location. We liked it. We did like a road study analysis on it to make sure we had enough traffic to support the business. We've got, a post office here. We've also got a bar in our plaza that also does pizza.
Brewery.
Awesome Mexican joint across the street that does fantastic Mexican food.
El Maro, shout out.
Shout out to El Maro. And then we got a brewery at Helicon. So we really like this location. And we did this road study. Road study was awesome. So I always tell people, like, when you're looking to open up a lounge, always do the road study because you want to see how much traffic drives by that location. You may like it because it's convenient for you.
Yeah.
But if you don't get a lot of road traffic, it's really not a good retail location.
No.
On it. So we did all that. And funny enough, our landlord is the guy that owns the pizza shop / bar. And he grabbed me and the owner of the distillery and was like, hey, listen, we love the idea of you guys doing a cigar lounge in here. We think it'd be a complimentary business to the brewery and the pizza lounge, a heck of a lot better than the gym that the other guy's trying to push to him. And he said, there's one caveat you're going to have. He said, the township is going to want a bank name.
Yeah.
And we said, what? He's like, yeah, they're going to want a bank name. It was a bank before it. They won't issue you the permit without it. Trust me, I've had 4 people apply that wanted a smoothie shop and forgot what else it was, but they all got their permits denied because of their name.
Yeah, and because this one specific unit here has been a bank, or was a bank, for like, I think it was like, what, 47 years?
Yeah, it was something like that. 70s or something.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So we went to start brainstorming names, and we came up with some really, really bad ones. So that's how we ended up landing on the Cigar Vault Oakdale. It was a bank theme. The city would sign off on it. Otherwise, we would have had to pass up the space. So we ended up getting the space. That's the reason of how we got it, how we got our name. And then came the fun part, demolition. We had an architect draw up a blueprint. We had 2 different blueprints. We had one that was actually a structurally sound blueprint that we had to do. And then we had a second blueprint that was for aesthetics that had like chair placement, the wall dividers, and everything else was in that. And we did all of that, made sure that we could map out the place the way that we wanted it. We would have leather couches, the chairs, the tables, and we didn't want to overcrowd everyone. I mean, this is a pretty big lounge that we have. It's right around, the whole unit is around 3,000 square feet.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to pack it with chairs, right? At 3,000 square feet, we probably have enough seats for 50-ish people. So we did all that. We brought in a company to design our smoke heater system to make sure the smoke heaters were there. We over-engineered our smoke heaters. We actually have more than 2 times the amount of smoke treatment and removal that we would need for a lounge this size.
Yeah.
That was really important to us. We wanted to be able to provide everyone a really world-class experience, and that's what we did by doing it. We, like I said, when we set out to do this, the conversation that me and him had, me and myself and Miguel, was we were really all fully aligned on pretty much everything we wanted to do.
Yeah.
The only thing that we changed off of the original design was the color of the trim.
Yeah, that was Mike, man.
That was Mike, the drywall guy. Shout out Mike, drywall guy. We did black trim around the doors. But even like the paint and the walls and the colors, we wanted to keep something that felt warm and inviting. So we did like a grayish palette, as you can see behind us. Black ceilings because smoke rises and we wanted black. It also helps us keep the lights dimmer to not bounce light off of the wall. As Miguel requested from the painters, he wanted it was actually there is a color. It's called the blackest of black.
Yeah. And I still don't feel like I got that.
Yeah, I don't think you got it either.
Because it's literally supposed to suck all the light out of it. Like there have been cars that have been painted with that color, and it's like it just looks surreally black.
Yeah. So,
but still, it is what it is. It still came out good.
So that gets us to our setup. Where do we get our furniture from? A lot of people ask us. Well, we bought it from a local furniture store, who is now out of business. But the good news is we have another round of furniture coming in from another local furniture shop.
They called me today.
Yeah, I got the date set up. It's set up for next Wednesday, June 10th. We will have new furniture here in the lounge. We're putting together a traditional sitting area without a table. It's gonna have side tables. There'll be 6 big ass chairs. It's the only way to describe them. They're 52 inches wide.
Yeah, they're huge chairs.
And they're gonna contrast in colors with these. So we have brown leather everywhere. These are gonna be black leather because we want it to be its own individual area.
Yeah.
Black Italian leather. So that's coming in. But essentially, when you want to put together a lounge, you have to find your reason and your purpose to do it.
Yeah.
Our reason to start it was because we both like cigars and we both wanted to, at the end of the day, get the hell out of the winter and smoke inside.
Yeah.
But the purpose isn't your reason. We genuinely, when we opened this up from day one, we wanted to give back to the community.
Yeah. The same way we did with Dirty Ash, right?
Yeah.
Dirty Ash, we raised a lot of money, especially for veterans, and just people that need something, going through something, health issues, things like that. We were always there, like that's how we always give back, right? Ever since forever. So just at a larger scale. So we really wanted to continue that and bring it into this community of Oakdale, which I've lived here for a good while, even before we opened the lounge. And it was always a very good community, I felt. So
yeah, absolutely. And I mean, even like our first year, we opened up in September 6th, 2024 was our grand opening. We had a lot of people come in from out of town, from Dirty Ash came in. So that was September 6th. November, we hosted our very first Veterans Night. We did a Thanksgiving dinner for veterans.
Yep.
And we truly saw how much happiness and impact it had to the folks that showed up.
Yeah.
A lot of them didn't have families, didn't have in the area. So we were able to put on a really nice Thanksgiving Thanksgiving dinner for them. And we did that. We catered it in from Mission Barbecue.
Yep. Mission Barbecue.
We had a local customer of ours now, and a locker member currently. His name was Cross, that helped organize and coordinate a lot of it because we're both not military vets. So he knew a lot of folks in the veteran community, and we were able to organize a lot of that with him. And then shortly after that, we met John Lee, who's the the president and founder of Heroes Support Heroes. So we're able to do all of that with them, and then we were able to set up our veterans nights that we hold on the second Monday of every month, where we still cater food in, we have live music, we fill the fridge with drinks, and it's all free. It's not ticketed. Anyone's able to come in, eat food. You don't have to buy anything. It's made to give back to the community, and that is our purpose. Our purpose is to leave this community better than it was when we came in. Yep. That's our continued purpose, and we're doing that through cigars. So we're getting cigars into people's hands that want to learn about them, want to experience them, and really just a way to use this to have conversations with people that are impactful. And that to me was a really big key purpose and driver for us to continue doing what we do on a day in and day out basis. Yeah. With all of that said, it's not that we didn't have our challenges. We always have our challenges, just like any business that starts up. Challenge number one was finding help.
Yeah,
That took us a minute.
it did.
And
Such a good help.
yeah, and it took us a while to find some help. We were able to finally get some help in. Our shop manager Johnny moved down from Buffalo. He runs the lounge for us, and then we had a second employee who unfortunately passed away now. He was an older gentleman. His name was Colin. Really a local Pittsburgh cigar guy.
Cigar
I
legend.
mean, he worked at a lot of different shops. I knew him from other shops that I used to frequent, and he was our first hire outside of Johnny. And then we were lucky enough to get Matt that came in, and Matt brought some friends with him. So we were able to get a good, solid crowd of folks that worked with us here at the lounge. And it's because of them that we are able to operate the lounge like we do today. If you don't have good staff that work at a lounge, your lounge is going to not be a good place. And we're fortunate enough to have amazing people that work with us. And because of that, we're able to provide what we believe is one of the best services and experiences you will have in a cigar lounge in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and it was very important to us that anybody that we did bring in really embodied what, like, our values, right? Because we wanted to stop that stigmatism of when you go to, it could be very intimidating, especially if it's your first time going to a cigar lounge, especially a cigar lounge you've never been to. So we wanted it to be inviting. So everyone we hired really embodied that invitation. Like they'll help you out in the humidor, they'll check you out. If you're by yourself, they'll invite you to the table. If you want to sit with them and talk, if you want to be by yourself, you can be by yourself, but they'll check in on you from time to time. So things like that, like we really harp into the onboarding of all of our staff. And we take a lot of pride in that.
Yeah, absolutely. We have standards that we set, like just basic things, right? We have lighters at every table. We have ashtrays at every table. Every person that smokes a cigar here should have 2 ashtray changes during that cigar that they're smoking. It's just things that we embody as what we want out of an experience that we go to.
Right.
We mop our floors. We wipe down our furniture every morning. Every morning we put leather treatment on these couches. We wipe them down, get all of the nicotine and smoke off of them. We do cleaning parties where we clean the walls. We literally take mops built for walls and clean all of the nicotine and smoke off the walls. Like we take pride in the cleanliness of our lounge, because if you bring a date here, you're going to want that date to be like, this isn't that bad. Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice place. And that's what we want.
And we do get a lot of women that come to the lounge. And we've had other lounges come and be like, how do you guys get so many women coming into the lounge? It's like, well, I guess they must like our place, but it's really because we keep it tidy.
Clean the bathroom. That's why I tell them.
Clean bathroom.
Yeah. I tell them all the time. It's clean bathrooms. So we talked about some challenges. We've talked about how we got here. Some day-to-day operation stuff that we do. All of our guys are, we have a very boutique centric small batch